For my Cool Tools presentation, I've chosen the subject of audio note taker. Audio note taker helps a variety of students, and it helps fields in general like media to take thoughts that deal with normally written notes, and it takes and puts it in an audio version, and you can see what has been jotted down, so it will slow the process down of taking notes in classes, especially at the college level. I did my presentation via Prezi, so as I go along the different various points of how the audio taker form of note taking helps various students. I'll show it on the Prezi here and the 3 different versions of student that it will help. And to look further into the audio note taker situation, all you have to do is go to audionotetaker.com. This lends insight to the free version of this software. Of course, like with anything in the world these days, you can pay more to get higher services. So who can benefit from audio note takers? The audio note taker software. Like I said, students are going to be the main benefactor. So since this is an educational class, I've focused on the educational aspect in which students would benefit from audio note taking. Like I said, the media and those who do presentations in the real world, you can use it to relive what they may be presenting and look at it again. So first, I'm going to start with international students. International students, it allows these students to go back to, like I said, specific moments of a lecture. If maybe you aren't of the tongue that a lecture is being presented in, and you're just not very fast with your perception of what's going on, being able to record it and then download it and look it over again will make understanding the information deciphered a lot easier. As like I said, when the lectures slow down and it's in English, and say the students in Spanish, of Spanish heritage or background, when they go back and have it and can hear or see in the lecture, 10, 20, 50 times, and at their speed, it will benefit them greatly. Next, I'm going to talk about just the regular students. Regular students, it's going to help them because it helps complete your notes. For the same reason like an international student may use it, in case you miss something. Some professors, especially in college, they go really fast with their PowerPoints or in their lecture, and sometimes your hand's just not quick enough to keep track, or if you've been distracted by something else. This way you can go back and rehash the information over and over and over again. What the audio note taker software also does is you can color code the information that's in the notes, and you can highlight what is the most important aspects, and that way when you go to look over your notes, you can go to the color you've designed as important, and go right to that information and cut through some of the unimportant information and move along with your study. Also, for students in this day and age, you can use this software on the go, be it your iPhone or iPad or your laptop. You can pull up this audio note taker software and listen to your notes or see your notes anywhere and anytime. Lastly, the students that I feel it's going to most help is students with disabilities. Students with disabilities, depending on the disability, really need technology to enhance their educational experience. And something like audio note taker is definitely an advantage for these students. Let's go back to visual. Well, this for those that are hard of hearing or just have cognitive defects, it visualizes what they've heard, and then they can rehash the information over and over again with their eyes seeing it. So as many times as they may need, they can see what's been said over and over, and maybe help them relate to the information easier. Again, these students can use colors, and it can sort through the information and make it easier for them to find what they need. Especially with cognitive issues, it may hamper the information in regards to, in their mind, it may be jumbled up. So if they can color code whatever topic by different colors of the rainbow, it will make it easier for them to decide what goes where. One last point on students with disabilities is it organizes the lecture. Again, via the color will do that, and the color coding was sorted in their mind. So when maybe if they're in a history class of the United States, maybe something dealing with the government will be in blue, and something dealing with state issues could be in green. So I'm going to play this demonstration via the audio note taker software company, and she'll probably better describe what's going on than I will.
Audio is a great way of recording information, but it's difficult to work with. However, these problems can be solved with Audio Note Taker, an innovative new software package to help with the navigation, annotation, and organisation of digital recordings. This video will quickly outline the problems with audio and then explain the solutions Audio Note Taker offers. The problems. Navigation. With no visual clues to help us, how do we look through a recording to find specific moments? Annotation. How do we use words and sound together and make comments or notes on sections of a recording? Organisation. When we import recordings, they are often given arbitrary file names. How do we know what recording is of what? Staying focused. How do you concentrate on listening for long periods of time when all you've got is the audio? The solution? Audio Note Taker. Record live straight into Audio Note Taker, or use it with recordings imported from a digital recorder. Importing is as easy as plugging it in and clicking a button. Audio Note Taker also has special support for Olympus digital recorders. Navigation. Audio Note Taker displays phrases as bars and pauses as gaps. This means that often a new bar will indicate a new sentence. Now you can visualize your recording and navigate quickly through it, skipping from sentence to sentence with the touch of a button. It's now much easier to find the bits you want, or quickly go back to the bits you recently listened to. In a rush, speed your audio up or slow it down with no change to the pitch of the voice. Annotation. Format your audio and organize your recordings into sections. You can now add slides, images, and written notes which correspond to specific audio clips. Write short contextual notes, quotes, or mark the topic. Use colours to highlight whole sections or individual bars. Use colours to mark different speakers, different topics, or something important you'd like to find again later. Often you won't want to keep large parts of the recording, and sometimes you may even want to remove specific sentences. In either case, Audio Note Taker makes editing your audio a piece of cake. Just highlight bars and press delete. You can cut, copy, and paste bars too. Editing recordings has never been easier. Organisation. Keep all the information you need together by importing presentation slides or images. Your recording will be easy to find again later. Simply fill in metadata such as the title, topic, and speaker. You can order all of your recordings by any one of these fields when you come to look for your notes again. Still can't find it? You can also search for text within your Audio Note Taker files. It will even find text from within presentation slides. Staying focused. Listening in Audio Note Taker is a completely different experience to any other way of listening to audio. Because you see the phrases as they are spoken and can skip forward or back as you please, you can continuously interact with the audio, changing a passive process into an active one. You can also recreate the experience of being in a lesson or a lecture by watching your recordings in full screen mode. Alternatively, you can export your Audio Note Taker files to view on an MP3 player such as an iPhone. Then you can review your notes in the car, on the bus, or whenever you have a spare few minutes. Share the files you create with friends or colleagues with the free Audio Note Taker viewer. Download a free trial of Audio Note Taker today and take control of your digital recordings.
Okay, well that concludes my demonstration of the Audio Note Taker software. Hopefully this helps those who've never heard of it, and have a good day.